And now that we have discussed about the positions that are there in the company and their roles and their responsibilities, let's look at how we go about with voting for these people into those positions, the voting process. But before we go there, we need to understand that there is a difference between managing and leading. We don't have to find ourselves voting into management positions, people we don't understand very well how they need to carry out their duties or the qualities they have in themselves. There is a difference, as I've just mentioned, between a manager and a leader. A manager is someone who manages, organizes, and plans, which is the activities that are being carried out by the company. We may find ourselves that we are going to vote into those positions, the most popular student into a management position or a managerial position, only to find that he or she is not going to be able to carry out the duties when they have to start their work. You can find that you are going to vote someone into a leading position, yet the qualities he or she are those of a manager. That is why I'm just clarifying that there's a difference between the two. A manager is someone who manages, organizes, and plans the activities of the organization. Moreover to that, it's someone who sees to it that everything that the organization or company has to do is done. It's someone who makes sure that whatever the organization has to do or the company has to do is done, and is done on time and accordingly. That person manages the resources that we have in the organization. That is, it's time, it's the equipment we have, it's the staff we have, and everything that is a resource that is in the company. And also, managers have to deal with the problems that come up every day. We cannot just have say junior officers reporting problems to at the very highest level of management, skipping the managers to the CEO. The manager is the one who has to tackle the problems that are coming up in the organization. We must solve the conflicts that are there. We cannot have a problem getting to the HR even before the manager who is responsible for that department has had the chance to look into it very well. There are so many of the duties or qualities that the manager has to have. And then there is a leader. A leader is not the same as the manager. It is sometimes leaders make very poor managers, because leaders, their duties is to motivate and inspire. It is not to carry out the work. There must be someone as a manager below the leader who is going to be able to carry out or assist the leader to carry out the duties. This is a visionary of the visionary of the company. It's someone who is a creative thinker. These are risk takers. Someone who thinks, and then the manager has to carry out whatever the leader has decided on. So we have to make a difference between the two. A leader is someone who is innovative. These people are dynamic, risk takers. Is someone who sits in his office and think, where can I take the organization? How can the organization be able to move from where it is now to the next level? And then the manager is the one who is supposed to carry out that. As people or many officers that are in those positions, we need to remember that we are leading people who are human, probably old just as we are. We need not to treat them like they are kids. These are shareholders of the company. They are employees of the company. So we have to remember that we have to show respect. We are not the kings of the company. We need to show respect of our junior staff and the work that we have been mandated to do as the managers. Number two, we have to communicate well. There mustn't be anyone in the organization that doesn't know maybe that there's a meeting, or maybe what's going on with the financials, what's going on with the department of, say, production. Everyone must be up to date. Everyone must have all the information that is needed